St. Elizabeth to have the next purpose-built city in Jamaica. Contract killer gunned down by police in Grange Hill in Westmoreland. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. According to Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness, the government is considering St. Elizabeth as the parish where a purpose-built city could be established. Without specifying the precise area, Dr. Holness said the parish is perfect for the type of development that is being considered. The spot, according to him, is the area that have been advised is the best area to do an entirely new city, and it is because all the requisite elements to create a new city exist there. He added that it would not be wise to replicate features of the existing cities of Montego Bay and Kingston, but rather to create something unique, and therefore this parish, St. Elizabeth, would be where to be looking to develop a new city. A custom broker who was charged in 2022 in connection with a multi-million-dollar credit card fraud operation that targeted the government's custom revenue system will serve 3 years in prison for the crime. Nathaniel Graham, 44 years old, was sentenced to a total of 44 years behind bars when he appeared before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on July 11, but will only serve 3 years as the sentence are to run concurrently. Graham was arrested in 2022 following a joint investigations by the Financial Investigations Division and the Jamaica Customs Agency for his role in a fraud racket which fleeced government customs revenue system of millions of dollars. Graham, who has been in custody since November 28 of 2022, was charged for offense under the Proceeds of Crime Act. And as of the third quarter of this year, the Island Traffic Authority reports a 4% increase in road deaths, surpassing the number from the previous year. Since the start of the year began, 192 fatal crashes have claimed the lives of 223 persons, according to the ITA. This is 8 more than during the same time last year, when 188 collisions resulted in 215 fatalities. 60 persons or 27% of the fatalities are motorcycle riders and 41 or 8% are pedestrians. And last July there were 13 traffic accidents and 13 traffic fatalities. And so far this month there have been 23 fatal crashes with 34 fatalities. The St. Mary Police Division has launched a high-level investigation into a deadly shooting incident that occurred at a bar in Galena in St. Mary early on Sunday morning. Reports are that about 12 a.m., 3 patrons were inside the establishment when a lone man entered, made a purchase request, and then opened gunfire, hitting all 3 individuals. 2 of them are in serious condition, but a truck driver identified as 49-year-old Rudolph Beckford, otherwise called Patty Crumbs, was later discovered unresponsive at the scene with what appeared to be multiple gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the Port Maria Hospital. A man was shot and injured and a firearm seized during a confrontation with the police on Graham Street in Dunkirk, Kingston on Saturday night. Reports said about 10:50, a team of police officers from Specialized Operations was on patrol in the community and conducted a targeted raid on Graham Street. Upon reaching the intersection with Bray Street, the officers observed 2 men seated on chairs. One of the men, upon noticing the police vehicle, immediately fled along Graham Street, and this action aroused the suspicion of the officers who went after him. The man ran along Graham Street and took cover behind a blue stall. The police illuminated the area with flashlight for better visibility. The man the police had emerged from behind the stall pointed a black handgun in their direction. The police issued a verbal command for the suspect to drop the firearm, however, he failed to comply. A member of the police team opened fire at the man, who reportedly fled across the roadway, still armed with a gun. The police team then took evasive action and again opened fire at the man, who fell to the ground. A black Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 12 9mm cartridges was reportedly found beside him. The man the police said was transported to the Kingston Public Hospital where he was admitted, and his condition is considered serious. Meanwhile, a suspect in the contract-style killing of a female vendor in Green Island, Hanover, was fatally shot yesterday morning during an alleged confrontation with the police in Grange Hill in the parish. Superintendent Andrew Nitsch, commanding officer for Hanover, said that the unidentified man was shot after he challenged the police during a targeted operation. Teresa Bailey was attacked and shot at her stall along the Green Island Main Road on Tuesday evening. Meanwhile, National Security Minister Dr. Harris Chang has dismissed allegations that members of the police force are indiscriminately shooting people during targeted operations. While murders continue to decline, police fatal shootings have increased this year compared with 2024. There have been 190 police fatal shootings since the start of this year, equaling the total number of such incidents recorded all of last year. Dr. Chang, in defending the action of the police, commended them for their professionalism and denounced any attempts to interfere with their operational activity. On to sports. Defending female football champions Fraser's Whip FC and Cavaliers took commanding leads after their first leg semi-final against Los Perfectos and Arnett Guns FC respectively on Saturday at the Constant Spring Field. Fraser's Whip FC easily beat Los Perfectos 5-0, which is their third win over the Manchester-based club this season, while Cavaliers surprised Arnett Guns 4-0 in their second game. The return leg semifinals are set for this Saturday, which is tomorrow, with the winners on aggregate qualifying for the final set for August 9th at Jamaica College. And you can catch me tomorrow evening live and direct from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on 25thCenturyRadio.com. That's news and sports. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.